Mungia versus Canelo, man. How does a Mungia victory look like against Canelo? What does it look like?
If you could win that, that's like you need a new Mexican star. But that's gonna be a tough fight. That's gonna be a grueling fight for both of those guys.
Do you lean one way or the other with that one?
I would lean towards Canelo. He got more experience.
For sure, man. Last one, Canelo Mungia, brother. How does it play out in the ring?
I think Mungia is still a little green, but man, I think Canelo's experience is gonna pay off in that one.
His upcoming fight against Mungia, man.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think that Canelo gets the win. So, I think it's a good fight though. Back and forth. I think it's gonna be a good back and forth fight. So, I think Canelo's experience takes over.
Y Canelo Mungia, ¿qué piensas de esa pelea?
Canelo.
Canelo? Por knockout, decisión.
Una buena pelea también.
You gave Jaime Mungia his toughest fight today. Obviously, he's fighting Canelo next. How do you think that fight plays out?
This is good question. I think is favorite for Canelo favorite in this fight, but it's Mungia is good boxer. He have heart. He every time is fighting, and we'll see. It is great fight.
Canelo Mungia is the one we got, right?
Yeah.
So stylistically, what does Mungia have to do to beat Canelo?
He got to do everything because he got to have his best day. He's never been in there with a fighter with this much experience, this much poise, and with this much patience. So Mungia got to get ready for the mind games, the mental stress. See, when you fight a world-class fighter, it ain't just a physical challenge, it's a mental challenge too. So and I think when I look at Mungia, he's a baby Canelo. This is opportunity. This is opportunity, the same opportunity that Canelo had against Floyd Mayweather. This is chance, but I think he just might be a little too young at this time. I don't think that this fight is the one that we see Canelo past his prime or not the same Canelo that we're used to seeing. I think he still got one or two more of those great fights left in him. But we will find out a lot about a young Mungia, but it just might be too soon. And we might find that out. If it's just too soon, then he can go back to the drawing board and do just like Canelo did. Come back and then dominate for years to come.
Just with that being said, how does Canelo versus Mungia play out?
I got Canelo by either stoppage or decisive decision. I don't take nothing away from Mungia. He's a true champ and he comes forward and he has grit, but I think he's a notch below the talent level when it comes to facing a guy like Canelo.
Honestly, I don't think this fight power is going to be a factor. I think this fight's going to be a condition. If somebody gets stopped, I don't think they get stopped from a one-punch knockout. I think they get stopped from exhaustion. I think it's a fight where it's going to be a war where, I think if a knockdown happens, it's a body shot. But I think to the chin, I think both guys are going to bang and take those chin shots. But pause.
No diddy.
But the body shots, those are the shots that you can't really do nothing about. If you get hit with a good body shot, these are two Mexican fighters that both got that left hook to the body. So I feel like it's gonna be a fight where they're gonna clash, and somebody's gonna get that left hook to the body and who's gonna be able to now withstand that arsenal.
We haven't seen Canelo in one of those fights.
Huh?
We haven't seen Canelo in that.
Yeah, because a lot of guys are scared of Canelo. Bebo wasn't, but that's a different weight class. But when you see the fight with Charlo went there for a payday. Charlo ain't do nothing. So all we saw from Canelo was just walking him down one shot, It was like when you see a batter warming up and he's just hitting home runs. It's target practice. That's all Canelo did in his last fight. But Mungia's not scared. Mungia's gonna come to win, and that's going to bring a different side of Canelo. So I think we're going to see, a great fight between both fighters.
¿Y qué piensas de la pelea de Canelo que viene pronto?
Pues es una gran pelea, una noche muy mexicana y la gente también va a salir de ahí muy contenta y va a ser la ganadora y Canelo, pues sin duda alguna yo creo que va a ganar.
How does that fight play out?
I think Canelo's gonna win, but Mungia is still strong. Yeah, but Mungia is still strong. He's young and he can take a punch, so it's gonna be pretty tough.
So what are your thoughts on the Jaime Mungia fight?
That's gonna be a good fight. I feel like Canelo should knock him out. I feel like Mungia has great conditioning. He throws a lot of punches, good combinations. He has somewhat good feet, but he just has no defense. Like his defense is taking punches. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if Canelo could sit down and meet him at the middle of the ring and just land good shots, he should be able to take that boy out of there.
But I'm just saying, that's a lot of miles, bro. It's a lot of miles, a lot of training camps. Rounds as you get older seem a little bit longer. I swear they do, especially against volume punches. They seem a little bit. So he's gonna have to tame the young buck early, get him under control, and once he gets him under control, then he'll be able to do whatever he wants with him. So like, Mungia is the type of fighter that he gets separation anxiety. When he's not close and he doesn't feel you, when he doesn't know what to do. It's almost like he gets anxiety. He'll lunge, he'll make mistakes. And when he does that, Canelo should be able to capitalize on a lot of mistakes that he makes. There are some flaws that I see also when he jabs, he doesn't really bring his hands back home, which will open up the Canelo's overhand right at times. He'll jab from mid-range often, lunging, pushing forward when he doesn't have to. He bounces. This is all Mungia. He'll bounce after his attack, momentarily, leaving himself, in position to be hit, with counters. So you can attack him right after he gets done working because he needs to recover and he needs to rejuvenate. So you're able to attack him there. But it's still Canelo got to go in there and do all these things, man. He got to go in there and he got to dominate this young kid. He got to tame this kid because this young man, if he starts to believe, if Canelo hit him with everything, bro, and he ain't going nowhere, and he starts to believe with that youth, with that resiliency, with that hunger to be on top, bro, you could see him, make waves on the back stretch because we know Canelo typically fades on the back end of the fights, bro. He does. And if you push the pace on him and you push it early and you keep him defensively occupied with straight punches, kind of like Bivol, kind of like Mayweather did, kind of like Lara was doing. I mean, all these guys, even Amir Khan, we can go as far as Amir Khan too, was in him. Mungia can do something, bro. He can do something, but we shall see, man. We shall see. It's anybody for the taking, bro. Seriously. If Mungia can execute a game plan, a great game plan, bro, and again, can withstand the power of Canelo, he has a chance. But if Canelo is able to pick him off, hurt him, get him up out of there, and then Canelo should be able to win this fight.